So they in their 20s, in their early 30s, they look like 60-something. Because life has happened to them. Life happened to them. But God says, my design for my people is that when I come into their lives to do what I swore to do, what they will get will be more than what they can get. Who's with me in church tonight? See, this is going to be a fabulous year. This is going to be a fantastic year. If I cannot say it to be fantabulous, extravagant year. There is some of you are planning for small things. And the reason is that you know you have learned it is good to be prudent. So you are believing for small things in the name of prudence. And your father is looking at you and saying, no. No. But God, I am planning. No, you cannot plan this year based on your earnings. You must plan based on your faith. The just shall live by his faith. And I came to declare to you, whatever you do, believe. Because God is doing this, not just because he was not sure what next to do. Let me just see what is next. I will give you a child. You know, it is okay to be believing for the child and to be planning for one. But it is better to plan for 3. Plan for 3. Because the one who gives 1 is the one who gives 3. God, change my wardrobe one at a time. Who tells you God cannot change your wardrobe overnight? He doesn't want to change it one shoelace at a time. Thank God, at least I added 1. You know how you plan? Every time I get something, I will buy 1 shirt. So that at least by June, I will have 6 shirts. By December, I will have another 6. It will be 12. Of course, the one of January will be old by then. But this God is able to just look at you and in one night give you 24. And he says, this one is for the first 3 months of the year. People are acting like they don't believe. Listen. I may look like a dreamer to you. I will say some incredible things to you, but watch me. Watch this space. God is going to amaze you with my life. Because I believe. I believe. You see, when it comes to matters of faith, faith is not based on what is promised. Faith is based on who promised. I have a Father, Almighty Father. He is King of kings and Lord of lords. I have a... It says the silver is mine, the gold is mine, even the cattle on 1,000 hills. That is my own Father. I don't know. I don't know who you are calling your father if he cannot sort you. But the one I have can sort me. And if my father is your father, this year he will sort you too. And he will do it because he looked at his friend Abraham and he swore, as I live, Abraham, your children will get more than they can get. They will live in cities they don't have the technology to build. They will drive cars they cannot afford. Pastor, times are hard, though. You better be saying this thing, JJ. Let people not go and commit. I don't know who your father is. But if you are a prince, you are not afraid to commit. Because you know your father will sort you out. Hallelujah. You see, one of the primary things I learned about faith, you know, when I started studying my faith and in my spiritual walk, is that everything reproduces after its kind. Ant produces ants. Rats produces rats. Goats produces goats. Elephant produces, human beings produce, God produces. So are you of God? Okay. Let me tell you how I like to describe it. I know some of you are, you will call yourself a child of God. Let me help you better. I am of God a child. I'm scattering your English now. I am produce of God a child. So I am entirely dependent on my Father, my source, my pattern, my app. He's the one who supports me. He's the one who has produced me. He's the one who sustains me. Whatever he has, I have. His genes, my genes. His blood, my blood. His mozu, my mozu. In fact, because he's my father, I don't even need to lift a mozu. I am of God, a child. Daddy, I'm hungry. The food will show. Oh. You see, some of us in our lives